Hi Pisces, welcome to Me Tarot. In recognition of the recent Independence holiday here in the U.S., I'm doing independence readings. How to gain independence in your life. Now, this can be in any area, career, finances, relationships, or anything else with the intention of helping you reach your highest and greatest good and to be your best self. This reading is timeless and it's meant to reach you when it's relevant for you. So, with that being said, let us begin. I will use several decks for this reading. Therefore, in the comment section, I will put a timestamp for when I'm done with the shuffling. But be warned that I often receive messages while I'm shuffling. So if you skip ahead, you may miss something, but it is your choice completely. We have Ten of Swords, so some kind of a betrayal and ending, painful at that. Nine of Pentacles, but you do have your independence. Eight of Cups, walking away. Wow, you may have been the one that walked away, maybe after a betrayal, or that feels like a betrayal, the walking away. Strength, but you're going to hold on through it. Again, you're independent, at least financially, and you have some emotional strength. Bottom of the deck is Hermit. You're in a state of introspection. So working on yourself through this. Love, rejection, and anxiety. Anxiety about rejected love. Happiness on the bottom. Ha! Oh, okay, you let something go. And guess what? It ultimately made you happy. You let something go that was preventing happiness in your life. You may not have known that, but it was the move to make. It was the right move. Wow, this all seems like leaving a relationship, letting something go, walking away. Prayer and rejection again here. But turning to God for answers, for guidance. Guilt. You feel okay, you walked away from something and you feel bad for it. Maybe you're seeing the other person or situation suffer. You do still care about them, but your responsibility is to take care of yourself, and this just was not healthy for you. I mean, even children could be involved, and you're feeling guilt related to that as well. So finally here, I'm using the White Light Oracle, which is an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful deck, but I don't use it often, and I am not as familiar with the cards as I'd like to be before I do a reading. So for that reason, I will consult the book when I feel it necessary, um, so that I can get familiar with the cards and can soon use the deck without needing the book. Um, Number 10, Archon Barbello. It's like you're being chosen for something, but you're questioning it. Looking at this image, I can interpret this many different ways, but for whatever reason, I looked at this and thought, who, me? It's like you're going, me? Am I the one you're choosing? You're being chosen for something, selected for something, given something, and you question why, or if it's going to the right person. Number 2 is on the bottom here, Cupio Dissolvi. You're being filled with something. It's like you were learning a lesson and you can't quite integrate it into what you already know. It's sitting separate. You know that it's something that's useful, but you don't know why. You don't recognize why it's in your life. Exactly. You're getting some kind of experience you'll need later. You are being prepared. That is exactly what it is. You're being prepared. So, what are we gaining independence from? Okay, Aquarius. We have in your distant past energy the devil. So, maybe toxicity of some kind, codependency, um, addictions, obsessions, something that stood in the way of you being your best self. With success, bittersweet, and number 16, the sun. How? So there was a situation that had benefits. It brought you something good, great even, but it also came with strings attached. It was truly bittersweet. In your recent past energy, we have conflict of some kind with the Five of Wands, hunger, service, and number 26, Deer of Delta. That is definitely a vulnerability feeling. That's a nurturing feeling, very much like service here. Why is there conflict related to. Okay. So, there is a relationship in your life. There's someone in your life that you expect nurturing from. You expect them to love you. It is possibly the nature of that relationship. So I'm saying maybe um, a parent, a child, a spouse, somebody that you again expect a certain degree of nurturing love from them, but there's conflict there. You don't feel that part of that relationship and you're hungry for it. Your current energy is Five of Swords. It's got you all in your head. You can't figure out what's going on. Or you've not taken the high road in this conflict and possibly have a false victory. Maybe you won one of the rounds, but the damage to the relationship is something that you did not intend, but now you have to live with it. We have illumination. You are figuring that part out. Despondence. That's that distance. And number 22, Ein Sof R. Direct line to God. You getting some kind of that with that illumination. Yes, something is being made clear to you. You're being broken open in this. On one side, you have these feelings, these sort of sad, despair almost feelings, but on the other side, it's helping you tap into higher power. You because you feel that, oh, okay, so it's supposed to happen this way, Pisces. If you question that, it's happening this way because you would not have sought God's guidance if you did not feel the way you feel about this situation. So that pointed you in the right direction. For your near future energy, we have Four of Swords. So healing. You are healing through this mystery, but it's purple. So again, I think intuition or spiritual guidance of some kind. Third eye, intuition, crown chakra, um, self worth. You are finding out who you are. No, no, no. You know who you are. That came through somewhere like, no, I know who I am. You're recognizing it again. You're acknowledging it. You weren't living in that space. You weren't behaving out of that space of knowing who you are, and it's you're getting back to yourself. And we have number 8, bass call. Boy, that imagery is absolutely shocking. There is so much strength. That is a very strong card. Number 8 too. Boy, you emerged through this thing a beast. Like you would come out of this ridiculously strong, much more than you were before. Again, this was destined. This was orchestrated. It was supposed to happen this way. You were limited by not seeking God's input. Now that you have, those limits are gone. The amount of power you have is bringing tears to my eyes. Wow. So for your distant future energy, we have Two of Cups. So that's a loving reciprocal relationship. Two people who are loving on each other. Consciousness, and you are still tapped in. Impatience. Impatience, but it looks like Spirit is guiding you to Sit down. Okay, so recognize that your anticipatory energy may cause a spirit to force you to slow down. So if you keep a check on it yourself, then you won't have to be set down by the outside force. Okay, Pisces? And number 39, ivory, wish fulfilling crow, you get what you want. You get what you want at the same time as having a very clear vision of who you are and how you show up in this world. I don't know what it is that you are supposed to do or what you are going to do, but look out. I mean, you've got some incredible power coming off of. I'm gonna look this up. Number 8. I'm looking up this card. I was going off of just off the imagery and how it feels, but I would like to know what the explanation is to make sure that I am not cheating you out of some helpful insight. Okay. Eschew completed explanations as you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. Gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true for your heart. Focus upon and speak from a higher spiritual perspective. All prayers are answered at the perfect time and in the perfect way. That's that patience and wish fulfillment. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. You have something that you need to give to the world. So this will no longer stay self contained. This energy, this is why you needed that boost of self confidence because you are going to be showcasing your something to out to people. So what are you gaining independence from? Oh, limits. Independence from limits, Pisces. The gloves are off. The glass ceiling is cracked. Um, Here I come world. That's the feeling I get. So I'll look for some. What do we have for guidance? Guidance or advice for Pisces as they take on the world. Guidance for Pisces. This is from the Moonology Manifestations deck, though. This should help you be active in achieving the results that you wish. That's too many. I'll put those back in. Let's get some more. What advice do we have? Any guidance for Pisces? Something flipped. Wow. Breathe through the tension. Okay. That's a beautiful color. I love the colors on that. Breathe through the tension and take a breather. That is very interesting to get two cards about breathing. Are you holding your breath? I said that anticipatory. You're holding your breath. Like you feel it coming. You know something's about to happen and there's parts of you that want to focus. I mean, they want to force it. And you're holding your breath in anticipation. Pisces, you need to relax and go with the flow. In fact, that those actions of anticipating it so hard, so strongly, you are presenting resistance to what wants to happen because you're trying to control how it happens. Let it go. Lean into it. Surrender. Yes, you are powerful, very powerful. Harness it right now. You will know when and where to expel it. Again, divine timing is at play. The right time will feel like the right time. Um, Hold it together right now. You will get to unleash shortly, but you are delaying it by trying to force it. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Know your worth. We talked about that. Know your worth. Keep hold of that. That's the key. That is the key. It is very easy with the amount of personal power you have to get in your ego space. So your mission for yourself is to watch for that. The best way to counteract an overactive ego is to build your true confidence within. True self-confidence does not allow for ego. You understand that? Because true confidence is knowing exactly who you are. Ego gives you a false sense, or it wants to create a facade. It wants to put on a dog and pony show for everybody. Real confidence doesn't bother about that, doesn't have time. You know who you are, you know your worth. Whether you look right to some people, whether you sound right to others, true confidence is very, very certain. So maintain that. Work on your spiritual health. Do things like self care activities. Pour into yourself because with the amount of power you have, if you wield it incorrectly, you could do damage. But boy, you can do some good when you are wielding it correctly. I am in awe of you, Pisces. Know your worth. I hope that you found these messages helpful. If so, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, Pisces. Bye.